God has been tremendously faithful to us. It is our anniversary and DCC is 24 years old. I mean, God has taken us from a ministry that started in Pastor K's parlor, then to the kiosk, then to Gemji, then to Rochester Gardens, then to Jams Base, and right up to where we are now at the Dome. And as though that isn't enough, He has given us a new property which was prophesied and became flesh before our very eyes. We are going to be listening to the DCC story of some of our very own as they joined and became a part of this great family.
My name is Okoko Obianuju. I am 16.
I'm a Guinness World Record holder. I am a martial artist.
So most of us that don't know, I used to be a Muslim. I was a Muslim for about 14 years.
They stood up and they were praying for them, and the woman was like, we will not stand up. I'm like,
is this a teens church? Like, I wasn't expecting this, considering where I was coming from.
Today is a day unlike any other, an extraordinary service prepared just for you. But first, prepare your hearts. Take your seat, stand up, lie down, or assume whatever position you are most comfortable in as we are led into worship. blessed by that amazing music ministration. Now, next up, please make welcome our teenagers from the Alpha and Bravo Bays. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Aderinke Jeremy. I'm 19 years old. I love food, I love cooking for people. I want to be a chef actually.
My name is Raphael Ikuyi-Minu, a 19-year-old teenager in David's Army.
My name is Ibukun Bakari, aka IBK. I'm 18 years old. I'm a student of Yaba Tech.
I'm a Charles Wright advocate. I'm a student of University of Lagos.
My name is Okonkwo Obianuju. I am 16. I'm in SS3. I love to dance. I love to sing. I love fashion.
I'm a Guinness World Record holder. I am a martial artist. My name is Omodiagbe Nelson Stephen, but you can call me Shazam.
When did you join GCC and David's Army?
Okay, I joined the CC 2016. Then I joined David's Army 2017.
2017. That was the same year I joined David's Army as well.
DCC 2016, David's Army in 2017 April.
All right, I joined DCC in 2010 when I came to Lagos, and I joined David's Army after I graduated from pre-teens in 2013.
I went to main church first Sunday. Then the next Sunday, I went to David's Army.
I currently serve in the programming squad, the spoken word squad as well as the Alpha team.
I serve in the projection department and I'm on the programming squad.
I serve in choir, dance department, programmers, game squad.
So I serve in Rock Extreme. I serve in IHS.
I serve in the dance department, IHS, which is in the steps.
I invited myself to David's Army because of a funny experience I had at the Dome, which actually prompted me to start going to David's Army, which is Teens Church. So I think, okay, it was a marriage service. Okay, that month was all about marriage and everything. So one of the days, PK was praying for eligible bachelorettes. And I was sitting down. They stood up and they were praying for them. And the woman was like, you will not stand up. I'm like, I'm not eligible. So it just made me like, you know what? I need to go to David's Army, which is the Teens Church, which is my place of my age and stuff like that.
Well, at first I started going to the main church, that's David Christian Center, but then I realized that the content that is being shared was a bit over my head. So I had to make inquiries about the Teens Church, which is David's Army. So I literally invited myself to David's Army.
PK invited me, but indirectly. Yes, I know, indirectly. So I was going to the main church, which is DCC, one Sunday. I never knew there was a Teens Church. So he mentioned it. He was like, parents, invite your teenagers to the Teens Church, blah, blah, blah. Then I was like, wow, so there's a Teens Church. So the next Sunday, I started going to David's Army.
I preached at the Dome, Children's Day. So that's one of my moments. The day was very fun, and it was just an amazing day.
The one that stood out for me the most was when I just came into David's Army. You know, I was this very uptight person. I like to be on my own. But coming to David's Army, that was in May, we had this boot camp, and at the end of the boot camp, there was a party. So I came to church that Sunday, and then everybody was having fun. Teenagers were dancing, singing, playing music, and all of that. And I was like, is this a teens church? Like, I wasn't expecting this, considering where I was coming from. So that atmosphere gave me the ability to loosen up, and that was how I was able to learn from what they were sharing.
My most memorable moment in David's Army would be when I first spoke in tongues. It was just amazing because at first everybody was praying, and then I'm like, okay, what's happening? And then it just happened because it just happened. It was just in the moment, and it was just amazing.
This Sunday, where we're talking about the life of Jesus, where most of the generals dressed as the apostle of Jesus. It was very funny, but at the same time, it helped us to, learn about their life.
Camp David 2018. Camp David 2018. When I found out that dance is a form of worship, I found out that it was my major form of worship.
share an experience or testimony that you can very easily relate a core value to?
Oh, yes. It will be spread Jesus. That's the first S. Okay, so I was at home. So I was praying, and then I found my nephew and my nieces around, and they were just there. They were not doing anything, and then I was like, oh, I had the opportunity to talk to them. And I felt weird because I'm like, they're just children, and why would I be talking to them like that? But I just went ahead with it, and then I told them about Jesus, I told them about the good news, and then it was just awesome. And then I was happy that I actually prayed for them, and then they gave their life to Christ. Even if it felt weird, but it was still satisfying for me because I knew that I had done something right.
I will go with L, which is living right. So I have a short story for you. So most of us that don't know, I used to be a Muslim. I was a Muslim for about 14 years, and it was tough for me because I didn't want to be a Muslim for some personal reasons. So in the year 2016, I moved in with my mom, and she's a Christian. So that was how I started going to church. Then I joined DCC and I joined David's Army. And since then, my life changed. Everything about my life changed. And so I'm very happy that I joined David's Army. Now I'm living my best life. I'm living the right life. I'm living the God life I want to live.
A, which is authentic. So I had, a few days ago, I had a hangout with a few of my ex-classmates. So we're all guys. Most of them I have not seen in a while. So a few of them went to buy kush to smoke. Then while we were there, one of them was like, we can't do this here, or Shazam is here. Another one asked, why? He said, don't you see his Instagram post, don't you see his WhatsApp status, that he doesn't, he's a Christian and we can't do this here because he's here. So after that, we decided to do different things, play games, watch movies. Yes, movies. So it doesn't stop me from having fun with friends as a Christian. It doesn't stop me from mixing with unbelievers as a Christian. I'm not apologetic about being a Christian to them. I'm not ashamed to be a Christian.
The one I can really relate to is Y, which means it's yielded. So in 2018, I needed a new phone, and I had saved 10,000 naira for this phone to buy, even though the money was not complete. I got a prompting in my spirit to sow that money as a seed to the church building project. So I gave the money, and I just literally forgot about it. Then PK got to hear about this, and he used what happened as an illustration in one of his messages. Then after the service, a man comes to meet me and is like, oh, he heard about my giving and is very moved by it, that what kind of phone would I want? And I told him the specifications of the phone I wanted, and then a few weeks along the line, he gets me the phone that I wanted. Really, really happy and grateful. So that is how our core value slays the Y, which is yielded, has really affected my life in David's Army.
For me, it's Slays Giants. Since I joined David's Army in 2017, I have never lost anything. It's like the same that we have, as David never lost the battle. So I remember back then in 2017, I was just inaugurated into the Lagos State Children's Parliament, and we were going to have our elections, and I was vying for the office of the Speaker of the House. So on that fateful day, leaving my home very early, in the process of waiting for our other colleagues from our district, we arrived there late, so we were unavoidably late. On getting there, I was so confused and feeling stressed out that we were late for the election, which was supposed to start by 9, but we got there by almost 10. But getting there, the mock election has already started, and I was so confused where I was seated, and the photographers were busy taking pictures of the confused me, which I don't know why. But then, I'd already lost hope that, okay, this one is gone. Because during the mock exams, there was someone that already has a long queue behind him. So I was like, okay, that's it. But the commissioner stepped in and we started the election process. And to God be the glory, I had the highest vote, and that was how I won the election. So that's why, our core values, Slays Giants, resonates with me personally.
David's Army is the best thing that's happened to me since I'm so much in love with God because of David's Army. David's Army has brought out the best in me.
If you are a teenager and you're not in David's Army, you're missing a lot. Because ever since I joined David's Army, my life has just been, I cannot put it in words, but it's just been amazing because I've been living the right way and still having mad fun. So
you learn a lot just being in David's Army. You make friends, like real good friends. Throughout my stay in David's Army, I've only experienced amazing and awesome things.
I use my gifts for good things now because of David's Army.
David's Army is beyond a teens church. It's a center for destiny discovery and personal development. I joined David's Army in 2017, and within the space of 3 years, my life has changed tremendously.
I personally did not want to join the teens church after I left pre-teens, but I'm here and I'm enjoying it.
And I just urge every teenager out there to go to David's Army, and you will never ever regret it.
I hope you have been blessed with or by the testimonies that your fellow lieutenants shared. Before we go into all of that, I'd like to say happy anniversary to DCC. 24 years is no joke at all. It's been amazing. I've been here for a minute, but anyway, this is not about me. If you took a minute to listen to what your fellow lieutenants shared, you'd see that there are many benefits to being a part of a family, being a member of a body of believers, aka church. I've been a huge beneficiary of the many things that can go right in a person's life. Everything from choice of friends. I remember in 2009, my life was void of really good friends. I had people around me, but really good friends. And all it took was for somebody to teach me that I can pray about friends, and I prayed about friends, and the friends God sent my way in 2009 are still some of my most solid friends till date, and over the years He's added more friends.
It's important to have a family outside of the family, because sometimes you're not this, but sometimes your biological family just doesn't seem to get you, right? There's something going on, and it's funny because especially in Africa, sometimes the talent you have, it's your family members, that's biological family, and the last people to see it, they downplay, they turn it down as if it's not really important. And ideally, that's not how it should be, but sometimes it is that way. Your church family is that one family that hardly ever, will do that to you. Many people have found their giftings and their callings expressed better in church, from singing. I mean, the list is endless. Talk about many musicians today started off in church. Artists, movie producers, even actors, so a church family is very important. It teaches you so many things. Another thing it teaches you is confidence. Some people just go through life. If you're the kind of person who maybe had been bullied your entire life in school, when you get to church, you will find people who will cheer you on, who will help build your confidence, who will give you a sense of belonging, and little by little you find out that you can finally open your mouth and talk to a group of 5. From a group of 5, you're talking to a group of 20. From a group of 20, next thing you know, you're just in a group of 100. The benefits are innumerable, really, to having a church family. Backtracking to the teenagers who shared their different experiences, I know when many of them started in David's Army, and I know where they were as when they started. But looking at them right now, where they are, whether it's in terms of their faith journey, their individual faith journeys, or in terms of their social responsibility or ability to contribute to society or even to the body of Christ, they've really come a long way. And I encourage you to do the same. If you're watching this and you do not have a church family, I encourage you to have a church family. If you're at home and you already have a church family but you're still holding back, you will only go as far as you let other people help you. If you're not real with other believers, if you always approach them with a mindset of, I don't know them, I'm not really, feeling them, you will never really enjoy the benefits. And I'm not saying we're in it because of what we stand to gain, because the simple truth is, when you do get from people, it's only natural that you will give back to people. 1,001 things can go right. Talk about mentorship. Your parents know a lot, but sometimes our parents don't have our time, or they don't. Sometimes they're so weighed down by the demands of parenting, and I don't really blame them. Parenting is not the easiest of things, and your church family gives you that ability to talk to somebody else who is not your parent, who can help you bring like a fresh perspective to whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever the situation is. I think I could be here for another hour talking about the benefits of having a church family. So I encourage you to have a church family. 24 years, I can see, is no joke. This family of DCC is 24 years strong. Yep. And the interesting thing is, DCC started as a teen ministry, but here we are now, full-blown church. You never can tell where God is going to take you to. If you plug yourself into the right church family, you'll form friendships that will last a lifetime. In business, in ministry, and so on and so forth. So I hope you've been blessed by today's service. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Happy anniversary one more time. We love you from David's Army DCC. Bye.
I'm loved by a great God.
I carry inside me this great God.
I'm destined for greatness, hardwired for victory. Therefore, I never lose.
I'm on fire for God.
I show forth His might in every area of my life. No circumstance is big enough to subdue me.
Because I am a God.
A child of God.
And a lover of God.
I crush every challenge that confronts me.
As I daily put on the full armor of God.
The Holy Spirit inside of me makes me wise
Loving.
Courageous.
and strong.
I'm obedient to God's word, and I'm sensitive to His name. And I serve with God that I am and have.
My name is Raphael, and I'm a giant slayer! Woo!
Next week, we are starting a new series titled Bullyproof, and it is going to run for all the Sundays in October by 11 a.m. on our YouTube channel at Giant Slayers TV. Now please make sure you subscribe. Also, we have a weekly talk show themed Vibe Hype, where we interview teenagers doing amazing things. It's on Thursdays by 6 p.m. on our YouTube channel at Giant Slayers TV. Make sure you join us. Now, follow us on our Instagram handles at DCC David's Army and David's Army ISL. I am sure you had an amazing time with us today. Join us next time.